Chainsaw here, and guess what? This is a PSA about keeping your frets clean. Anyways, a lot of you guitar players out there like to do setups and all that type of shit. Well, honestly, take the time and polish up these frets. I'll show you what I'm doing. Some may frown, some may be like, wow, I didn't think of that. But I don't really give a fuck as long as this helps you out one way or another. What to do or what not to do, but I've been doing this for quite a few years, so anyways, just complain if you want. But only thing to worry about this method is don't heat the fret up too much, because you don't want the glue to get malleable and the fret pop out for whatever reason at all. But anyways, 5M glue should fix that if you ever run into that problem in a fret clamp. Anyways, here it is, I'll show you. Poopy frets. Nice clean frets. Poopy frets. Nice clean frets. That's what you want right there. Woo, shiny. So what you want is a buffer wheel, a Dremel tool, and a little bit of polish or cleaner or whatever you'll use to get this done. Whatever, DIY, hack it, I don't give a fuck. As long as your frets are clean and your fretboard's, obviously not getting damaged. Here it is. There it is. It's good. And right beside it's still a bit of a dirty one, but keeping these things nice and clean will make sure your playing is also nice and clean. You don't want to have like a bullshit playing guitar, and you want to be able to go over everything about your instrument. You know what I mean? Know your instrument. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Did another pass over with the Dremel tool, making sure they're clean. I'm just going to show you the wipe down process. Here we go. Look at these dirty bitches. Here we go. Look at that. Tight. Clean, 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 filthy. Clean, 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 filthy. Makes a difference, guys. Trust me. Next thing I do in my guitar setup process here, lemon oil. I add that to my necks all the time. It smells great and keeps your fretboard nice and hydrated and shit like that. Anyways, let's take a look. Getting the fretboard greasy. That's all dry up there. Now, of course, wipe this off and stuff like that. Let it sit, let it seep in for a little bit, then wipe it off. This here's the shit that I use. Dunlop 65 Ultimate Lemon Oil. It said that the pro guitar setup uppers there, they use like, straight up, just like, household cleaning lemon oil type deal shit. And that stuff's awesome. And, keep in mind this shit goes a long way. But yeah, I've had this here going on now 4 years, so yeah, she'll last for you. This here is the next step for me on this guitar. I like to use this Scratch X stuff, get rid of some swirl marks. Just generally just makes the guitars look and also smells pretty good too, if that's what you're into. Anyways, yeah, this is what it looks like. Just putting this stuff on sparingly, rub it in. Yeah, rub it in circle patterns here. You get the fucking drift. Starting to look good. I apologize for the poor lighting, but anyways, this is it. Cleaned up, clean frets, hydrated fretboard, all the way up on the headstock, all good to go. Yeah, looking fine, looking fine. So yeah. Now she's ready to put some strings on and set her up, and I'll show you that in the next step here. So I'm gonna string this thing up. I got this fancy, winder. Anyways, what that's gonna do is just speed the process right up. So I'll get these strings on here. I don't have a tripod. I'm just doing this on my cell phone, so it is what it is. But yeah, maybe I'll do another one of these things with an actual, my DSLRs and stuff like that. But I figured I'd just give you just a kind of a quick peek at least into what I'm doing right now, and right in the middle of a project, so it's kind of hard to set up and be a camera dude at the same time. Didn't really put any planning into it. So anyways, here we go. You're gonna see her strung up, and then time to do the rest. As you can see, that is some seriously poopy action going on there. So gotta do what's necessary to get that shit fucking handled. Well, I got this guitar all strung up and tuned up. Anyways, I had to swap out the 60 gauge strings. Anyways, those are just way too thick. It just like made the pickup shit out, and I honestly didn't really want to refile that nut slot. So anyways, 10 to 52s it was. So anyways, check it out. Now, I have a white version of this guitar also, which needs a whole new setup. And I will be setting all these guitars up also with bare knuckles. I got juggernauts in my 8-string, so I might go with those. But I don't know, let me know what you guys would use for pickups in this guitar. Peavey V-Type. Not bad for like just over $100, eh? I think I paid like, when I was like 15 years old, I paid like $1,400 for my other V-Type. So this is definitely older than 15 years. Neck through. Look at all the neck through shit going on here. Little chip right there, but whatever. Character. It's got Grover tuners on it. It's a decent little guitar. If you guys want to actually hear this thing in action, maybe I'll throw something together so you guys can hear it. But yeah, so far so good. Alright, so this is just a quick kind of demo of the guitar setup and stuff like that. Sounds pretty good. I have it in drop B. Probably gonna have to play with it a little bit and kind of do some micro adjustments, and yeah, she'll be good to go. Try to get a little more spank out of this thing, so it's kind of some trial and error now, but love this guitar. Recommend you guys pick one up if you find one. Yeah. Ew. Right on. And also, check out this action. Considerably lower than what it was before. But the, yeah, those super heavy strings just didn't cut it. I was going to try and put it in like, I don't know, G sharp or something like that. Gonna have some fun in the low range, but I don't think this guitar is made for that, so I'm just going to keep it going the way it is. I wanted to go over a couple of things I did outside of what you guys saw me do. What I did was I stretched the strings out, making sure that whenever I actually go to play this guitar, I'm not going to constantly be tuning, because the strings will stretch. You just don't want to be, playing on some nice, clean, fresh strings and be constantly going out of tune, so you want to stretch those out beforehand. And the next thing that I did was I intonated the guitar. intonation is super vital. If you can't get your guitar intonated by yourself, I strongly suggest taking it to someone who can do it for you. It'll improve the playability of your guitar, and your chords will ring a little bit more true than if you were to just have it like your saddles all over the place. And yeah, basically intonation is keeping your guitar strings in tune with themselves. So if you were to do, like, say, like an open B, and you fret on the 12th fret, you want it to be in B. So make sure that needle on that tuner is like right dead center, 12 o'clock, anytime that like you strum a note on that thing, to the best of your ability. Obviously when you pick, it's going to go sharp, but you know, you'll figure it out. If you noodle with your equipment and stuff like that, you'll find what's comfortable for you. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. This is kind of a half-ass video, but I'm just kind of like shooting as I go, like I said. So just kind of having some fun in the studio by myself, and you know, noodle around doing some setups. Hope you liked it.